So today I'm talking about one of the people who really got me into music by listening to his stuff. I remember in 1989 hearing the song We Didn't Start the Fire and needing to buy his album Stormfront, which the song was on. Ever since then, I've listened to a whole bunch of stuff. I've owned all of his albums and I've gone to many concerts by him. Today I'm talking about Billy Joel, and I bring you 13 facts about Billy Joel you probably didn't know. Number 1. William Martin Joel was born May 9th, 1949 in the Bronx, New York. He grew up on Long Island, and both places influenced his music. Number 2. He has a sense of humor about his looks. In his own words, during an interview for The New Yorker, the singer admitted he believes that he looks more like the guy who makes the pizza rather than any sort of onstage heartthrob. Number 3. He was honored with the Grammy Legend Award in 1989. Number 4. Joel took part in 2 short-lived bands, the Hassles and Attila, before signing a record deal with Family Productions and kicking off a solo career in 1971 with his first release, Cold Spring Harbor. So the album Cold Spring Harbor technically was a commercial flop, but I really liked it, just saying. Number 5. He left Woodstock before it was over. Though he wasn't a performer yet, he wanted to be in the crowd for Jimi Hendrix's performance at the 3-day festival in upstate New York in 1969. However, he told Entertainment Weekly that he had ended up leaving after just a day and a half because the lack of bathrooms got to be too much for him to stand. Number 6. After the failure of his first album, a disheartened Billy Joel moved to Los Angeles, where he did a job playing piano at the Executive Room on Wilshire Boulevard using the stage name Bill Martin. His signature tune, Piano Man, was inspired by the regular patrons that he met during his time in 1972. Number 7. Joel also provided voiceover work in 1988 for the animated Disney film Oliver and Company, in which he played the character Dodger, and contributed to the soundtracks of several different films, including Easy Money, Ruthless People, and Honeymoon in Vegas. Number 8. 2 years after watching the Beatles make their debut on The Ed Sullivan Show back in 1964, 17-year-old Billy decided to start a band that exclusively covered British invasion songs. A few years later, he and a friend formed what the San Diego Tribune described in their interview with Billy as a heavy metal band called Attila, before he softened his image as the Piano Man we now know today. Number 9. The documentary Last Play at Shea centered on Billy Joel's 2008 concerts of the same name that occurred at Shea Stadium. The shows were staged on July 16th and 18th, 2008, before demolition of the ballpark. These 2 concerts were attended by a combined 110,000 fans. Along with Joel, the fans got to see performances from the likes of Tony Bennett, Garth Brooks, Roger Daltrey, John Mayer, Paul McCartney, John Mellencamp, and Steven Tyler. Pretty impressive lineup, I would say. Number 10. Billy didn't receive his diploma from Hicksville High after skipping classes to play piano at a local bar and being short 1 English credit. According to the New York Times, he eventually submitted essays and finally graduated in 1992, 25 years after the rest of his classmates. He also received an honorary doctorate from Syracuse University. Number 11. In 1987, he became one of the very first artists to hold a rock and roll tour in the Soviet Union following the country's halt on the ban on rock and roll music. Number 12. Billy revealed the source of Alexa Ray Joel's name was paying homage to one of his biggest piano playing idols. Yup, he named her after Ray Charles. And number 13. Billy Joel hasn't released an entire album of new songs since 1993. And there was a short stint that he was saying he was retired, but he is rocking to this day and on tour at 70 years old, proving that some people age similar to fine wine, sounding better now than he did when he started. I hope you enjoyed this video about Billy Joel. Again, one of my favorite artists and the one who really got me into music. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and do that and tell all your friends. I hope you have an awesome day and that you keep being kind to one another.